It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram's Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Chrisman Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Lou Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lenny Irwin. We have Lady Tiger Softball on the air for you this afternoon. And a quick 0-2 count to our leadoff hitter here, Landry Stevens. She'll be playing left field today. Takes her 0-2 pitch way outside for a ball, 1-2. Lenny, I'm just excited to get these games in today.
Yeah, I was too. I wasn't giving us much hope last night when I seen the weather. But the boys got their first one in and won the first one, and the second one maybe not so good. So.
Well, they won that first one 12-2. I guess Hutchings hit the go-ahead or the game winner there to put us over the 10-run mark late in the game. This one trailing 11-8. That's Tri-County they're playing today over there.
Yep.
Up high out of the zone. We got a 2-2 count now. On deck, J.C. Young. In the hole, we have Emma Kramer.
Girls in their white unis, but they are the visitors this game, so. Slaps that one foul, back out of play.
That took me a last-second change of the scoreboard to correct that. Not used to having us on top.
Well, you wouldn't think, but.
I guess it makes a difference in baseball. I mean, most other sports, nobody cares. Swing and a miss there. Strike 3. Most of your other sports, it really didn't matter which one's the home team or the away team. It all kind of goes jump ball or coin toss, and you kind of go from there. But, baseball, it does make a difference.
Yeah, baseball and softball does, yeah. Definitely does, because you get the last at bat if you're the home team.
There comes J.C. Young.
Takes that one up high for a ball. This is the third of 3 games over here today, so.
It's been a busy complex today. Way outside. Surprisingly, I didn't have that much trouble finding a parking spot, though. And there's been enough people coming and going between all the games that opened up. All right, 2-0 count. Third base really squeezing her over there. There's a strike on the outside corner, 2-1.
I think the ladies opened up this morning against the Westville Tigers, and then Robinson and Westville just got done playing, and now our ladies are taking on the Maroons from Robinson, so kind of a 3-way deal today.
There's another called strike. 2-2. I like this umpire. He calls it loud and he calls it right away.
Yeah.
No guesswork there. You probably hear him on the mic. You don't need us to tell you. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Good contact, but it's high and playable in center field. And that's out number 2. Got underneath that one a bit.
2 up, 2 down. Bring up the number 3 hitter, our pitcher today, Emma Kramer.
So she'll have the bases empty with 2 away. I'll leave Morgan Combs on deck. High and away for a ball. Not a whole lot of wind today. It is kind of blowing straight out here at the softball field. Little dribbler back to the pitcher. Throw to first in time. And that's out number 3. A 1-2-3 first inning for the Tigers. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Paris 0, Robinson 0 here on the Paris Sports Network.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Yeah, it's the bottom of the first inning here from Paris High School. The Tigers, their first time out at the field here in Game 2. Should be nice and warmed up from the first game, though, this morning. The weather has held off. Field's pretty soft out there, though.
I'm sure it is. The outfield grass is still going to be a little damp, I would think.
Yep, I've seen a few line drives kind of scoot through some ladies' legs, not getting the hop they're expecting. Just off the inside corner for ball 1.
This will be Mallory Mosby. She'll be the right fielder, number 4 for the Maroons.
She lays off the first 2 pitches. 2-0 count.
Must have been just a little high because it looked like it was right over the middle.
There's a strike. Looked pretty close to the last pitch.
It did.
Mosby settles in now with a 2-1 count. Swings away, dribbles it slowly over to first, and it's bobbled.
She's going to beat it out, yeah. That's going to be a hit.
Yep, I don't know that she'd have got there. Got some wheels headed down there for Mosby. Even if she'd fielded it cleanly, second base wouldn't have got there in time to cover.
It looks like the boys might have made a comeback over there on the boys' diamond.
I think you're right. 5 runs they've scored in the bottom of the 6th inning, or 5th inning. 12-11 the score. They're up 1. Big comeback over there. Show and bunt. And it's foul, or strike anyways. Count 0-1. Runner on first with nobody out. So this was Bunton, the batter.
Yeah.
Playing second base. Shows bunt again. Aptly named. Fielded by first baseman. Oh, we dropped it. There's a...
That's going to be an error.
And they'll run the runner back to second. Yeah, that one's got to be an error.
And I'm going to say it's on the throw, maybe.
I don't know. I think you got to give that to Wyrick.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, she had it right there in the glove. Just went off the end of it. Wasn't the easiest catch, but you got to make that one. That ball down in the dirt. So 1-0 count. We got 2 runners on with nobody out.
This will be the designated player, Eva Herman.
That one's high out of the zone for a ball. Things are going your way when you got 2 runners on and you haven't hit a ball more than 12 feet. Kramer sets and fires. Got that
Strike.
inside corner. That just kind of handcuffed Herman there, the batter. She's the designated player. Just missed there.
Low in the dirt, inside. Pretty close, though.
3-1 count. You don't want a walker here. I wouldn't mind it too bad if you had 2 outs. Ground ball to short. Scooped up. Tags the runner for 1. Throw to first. Not in time. All right. Nice play over there by Young at short to field that. Tag the runner. And then not just bomb it over the fence or something, trying to force that play at first. She took a second to collect herself. And it did mean it was a little late, but it's better than throwing it away and moving the runners up. Swing and a miss. Nice looking pitch that time. 0-1 the count.
This will be number 19, Ava
Brashear.
Yep. She's playing first base for him. Oh, that one skips in the dirt before it even got there.
One ball, 1 strike.
Ladies really having to work this inning.
Way high. 2-1. Taking her time now. She sets and fires. Ground ball to short again. Young feels it. Flips it over to third. Young putting on a clinic over there.
She is now.
That's a highlight kind of play there. Flipped it right out of the glove. That's one of those kind of instinctual plays, you know. They don't necessarily spend a lot of time practicing a glove toss like that, but that was perfect.
Well, we got 2 outs, and we still got runners on first and second.
Couple tough breaks to put those 2 runners on, and we've done pretty well since then. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Briley Yates, number 7, their third baseman.
Another ground ball, fielded by Young at short, and nobody.
Nowhere to go. So that'll load them up.
Brings up the center fielder.
Yep.
Moss.
Brianna Moss, yep.
Swings at the first pitch, pulls it over there by the coach. Foul. No balls, 1 strike. Swings, fouls this one off, just barely.
Yeah, let her roll foul that away, pick it up.
If that thing's a few inches to the right, that's an RBI single.
Yes, it is.
No man's land. Instead, it's an 0-2 count. So the count in Kramer's favor here with the bases loaded. Still in the bottom of the first inning with a scoreless game.
Way high. Uh-oh.
Pass ball.
Here she comes. And she's going to score.
There's the first one. Still 12-11 over on the boys' diamond. Tigers in the lead. A 1-0 game here in Robinson's favor in the bottom of the first. They got her on a called strike 3 on the outside corner. That'll end the inning, but Robinson does get a run. They lead 1-0 going into the top of the second. Be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Welcome back. Top of the second inning. And
All
leading it off for the
right,
Tigers, Lenny.
Yeah, it looks like
Morgan Combs.
Yeah, it's going to be our cleanup hitter, Combs, Bailey Rhodes, and Kylie Miller. It's probably Kaylee Miller. I said that wrong, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's Kaylee.
There's a drive.
Way back.
That is gone.
Home run for the Tigers. We got a tie game. One swing of the bat. Combs ties it up. It really changes the momentum there.
Yeah, it does. Gives you a little life anyway, for sure. Catcher Bailey Rhodes steps in now.
First one inside for a ball. 1-0. There's a base hit into left center.
It's going to get down.
All right, back-to-back hits for the Tigers. One on, nobody out. That'll bring up our right fielder, Kaylee Miller. All right, Miller steps up to the plate with a runner on. Strike on the outside, 0-1. Squeezing her at the corners a little bit. Waiting to see if she'll bunt, move the runner around.
Pinch runner down there at first for our catcher.
She shows bunt.
Oh, good
Beautiful.
bunt, too. Lays it down just right.
There's the sacrifice, moves the runner down to second. Casey Wells out there at second base for the Tigers. So Wells out at second now with one away. There's our third baseman, Maddie Carter.
Right back to the pitcher. She knocks it down, throws to first to get the out.
2 down.
Designated hitter number 10, Abby McConkey, steps in now.
Ground ball to first. Oh, one hop.
Yep, 3 unassisted.
That'll end the inning, but the Tigers do get a run. They tie it up on the Combs, homer to left center. It's 1-1 as we go into the bottom of the second. Be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Welcome back. Bottom of the second inning.
This will be Leighton Boyd, their left fielder. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
First pitch went for a ball, so we got a 1-1 count. The boys officially won their second game, 11-12. There's a ground ball back up the middle. Didn't get her.
Oh, I thought he was going to call her out, but then he changed his mind.
Bang, bang play. The tie
was.
goes to the runner. J.C. Young with a great play. Just stumbled a little bit. It was a great stretch to get to the ball, but it didn't leave her in a position to really throw to first.
Well, he was ready to ring her up and then changed his mind.
Bunt laid down, perfectly placed. Throw to first, not in time. First and second now. Nobody out. That's the same way they did it the first inning.
Only this is the bottom of the lineup instead of the top. This will bring up their catcher, Lila Stewart.
Lays the first pitch down the third base side. It's got another base hit. Everybody's safe. Bunting their way around. Bases loaded and nobody out.
Yeah, when you're down there on that hot corner, you got to be dedicated and you got to come in and charge those balls.
There's a strike on the outside corner. We're back to the top of the order with Mosby. Here's the 0-1 down in the dirt. Good stop. One-on-one count. That one pulled foul.
Take your word for it because I can't see that corner.
Yep, that was well foul. One ball, two strikes. Swing and a miss. She showed bunt, pulled back, and couldn't catch up to it. So down she goes, one away. Kramer rings her up, and that brings up Bunton.
Yep, second baseman.
She bunted her way on the first time. Reached on an error. Swings away, ground ball to third, bobbled, everybody's safe. How do you score that one?
I'm giving her an error. It was right at her.
Yep.
I mean, it was hit hard, but it was still right at her.
One away, Robinson on top now, 2-1. There's a strike. Base is still loaded. The batter now, number 8, Herman. Pitch in the dirt. One ball, one strike. There's a shot into center field, backing her up over her head.
Overhead.
Oh, they got some communication issues. Now they send her. They had one stranded out there between second and third for a while. 2-run score. Robinson up 4-1. Still just one away. Runners at second and third now. That's the first hard hit ball Robinson's had today.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else has just been a chopper in the dirt.
There's another one.
She gets back on this one in a hurry. Oh, the runner was halfway home. There was no tag there. I don't think you have to go halfway there. Just stay on the base, because even if she catches it there at center field, you're going to beat the throw. Two down. There's a ball, 1-0. The batter now is Yates, third baseman.
High and away.
Yep, 2-0. Ground ball back to Young. Fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time.
Got her easy.
That'll end the inning, but Robinson chips in 3 more. They lead 4-1 at the end of 2. Top of the third coming up after this on the Paris Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered.
at First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
All right, here we go. Top of the third inning. Tigers playing from behind now. Lenny down 4-1 after giving up 3 in the bottom of the second inning. Who do we have leading it off for us this time?
Well, it should be our center fielder. Nope. It's not. Yeah, it is.
It is. Caden Siebel.
Yeah, I was looking at her precision. I had wrote down 8, and I seen her number was 3, but the number's over here. Yep, you're right. Well, she's behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
Now 3 strikes, and we got 1 away.
Now we're back to the top of the lineup.
Landry Stevens, our left fielder, coming up. Outside. Ball 1. Woodcock sets and fires. Up high out of the zone. 2-0.
We definitely need base runners. Got to claw our way back into this one. Ooh, swing and a miss.
2-1 the count.
Good looking cut, though.
Yeah, it was. We just need base runners right now.
Yeah, somehow.
Pokes it over to third baseman. Throw to first in time. She was playing short and fielded that on 1 hop. Now there's 2 away.
Bring up our shortstop now, 23, J.C. Young.
Having a great game in the field so far. 0 for 1 at the plate.
Flew out to center last time up.
Puts this one into center field as well.
That's going to get down, though. That's going to be a hit.
Yep, give her a single on that one. We got a runner on. The big bopper coming up now, though. Morgan Combs.
That should be Kramer first.
Oh, you're right. I'm skipping ahead. Emma Kramer, the pitcher, she's batting third. Combs is fourth. That could go over her head. It is. Hits the fence on the fly. Standing up at second. We got 2 on now with 2 away.
Yes, we do. Stand up double. Runners in second and third, but we've got 2 outs, so they'll be pretty selective, I'd say, how they pitch to Combs, I would guess anyway.
Got a courtesy runner out there at second base. That's Paisley Reed. Center field playing about as deep as she can without standing on the warning track. There's a strike on the first pitch. Young on third. Kramer, well, Reed out there on second base.
looking to get a base hit here and drive in at least one, if not two. Fouls that one back.
Good cut, though. But now she's behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on.
Finally, the batter calls time. Pitcher and catcher couldn't get on the same page. Now they're gonna come inside on her here. Side off the plate, 1-2.
That's close, though. At least from up here, it looked close.
I'm gonna go back outside with this one. She's setting up way out there. And she puts it deep into center field. Gone!
Yes!
Catcher was practically setting up clear off of the plate. Didn't get it far enough outside. Because Combs pokes a 3-run homer, and we've got a tie game again. That'll bring up Bailey Rhodes. Poor Bailey, just going to suffer in the stat book. No chances for RBIs. Combs hogging them all.
Yeah.
All right, 4-4 game now, top of the third inning. Wind starting to pick up. Blowing out of left field. High out of the zone. Ball 1.
Well, Bailey did single last time up, though. So
Errant ball got back on the field. Out there in right field. They called time for a second. They get it off. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Woodcock to first, and that'll end the inning. But the Tigers do get 3 on the Combs home run. They tie it up 4-4. Bottom of the third, coming up after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue.
All tied up here in the bottom of the third inning. Leading it off for Robinson will be number 11. This is Moss, the center fielder. Ground ball back
deep in the
Young
hole.
knocks it down.
That's a hit all the way, though.
Absolutely. Leadoff single for Moss. And we've got a base runner on.
Sky's getting a little brighter.
Wind blowing stiffly out of left field.
Boyd steps in now. She squared around a bunt, took it outside for a ball.
Umpire calling time.
Claude's coming out.
Discuss a little strategy here. Going to discuss a little strategy here with the runner at first in a tie game.
Getting a different mask or something.
Yeah, over there at third base, Maddie Carter was playing maskless. Now they're going to put a mask on her. Probably going to scoot her up a little bit.
She definitely needs to be a little more aggressive over it, especially when those girls square the bunt and they lay it down that third base line. She's got to be in there on that ball.
And they've been eating us up on the little bunts and the dribbles. They're going to tighten it up. Umpire's telling them to hurry up. That'll make you a little more fearless over there when you got a mask. Still adjusting stuff. A little leeway for equipment failures out there or struggles, so. All right. Carter's got her mask, and we are ready to continue play. And here comes the batter, Boyd. She's 1 for 1 on the day. Squares the bunt, right back to the pitcher. Play it first, they get one. The runner advances down to second. We got one away. That'll bring up the pitcher, Woodcock.
I like the execution, though, that time. At least they performed.
Nobody dropped the ball. They charged it.
Second baseman Wyrick was over covering the bag. Swing and a miss. This is their pitcher, Woodcock. She singled last time up and scored a run.
Just missed there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Down the dirt, runner heading down to third. Always those little plays like that that just come back to haunt you later on. You're always looking for the big hit and stuff, but sometimes it was just little executions. Didn't get the call, walked her.
Man.
Runners at the corners now with 1 away. And this is Stewart. Bottom of the order doing the damage for Robinson today. Kramer approaching 50 pitches already. Runner's going to head down to second on that one. One ball, no strikes.
This is their catcher, Layla Stewart. Fouled that one off.
Evens the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike. She was tempted. Didn't pull the trigger. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, man.
Couldn't tempt her with that one either. 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Must have just tipped that one. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Could use a punch out here.
Yes, sir. Strikeout would be huge.
Dribbler to second, scooped up. They'll get the easy out at first. I hate to give up the run, but you trade it for an out. Robinson up now, 5-4 here in the bottom of the third. Runner on third, 2 away. Back to the top of the order with Mosby.
Let's see what she done. She struck out last time up, singled the first time up.
They're going to have a courtesy runner over at third.
That's the pitcher Woodcock. That way it'll give her a chance to get in the dugout and get ready to go back out next inning.
There's a swing and a miss. Left her out there for a while. Usually you do that courtesy runner when they get to first.
Yeah, usually.
Ground ball to third, fielded by Carter. Throw to first is there. Ends the inning.
Yes.
Robinson gets 1. They lead 5-4. Top of the fourth. Coming up next on the Parasports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Parasports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
It's the top of the fourth inning. Kaylee Miller leading it off for the Tigers.
She sacrificed last time up. Takes that one up high for a ball.
We keep tying the game, but it just feels like we're playing from behind.
All the time.
Even when we're tied. Nice to get a couple runs here and get a lead. Taking a long time this time. Now Woodcock sets.
Outside. 2-0.
Yeah, she's pretty patient out there. She backs out of the circle after every pitch, and then
Bring this one inside a little bit. Nope, she missed outside. Nowhere near where Stewart was set up.
that's 3-0.
Yep. Maddie Carter on deck. McConkey in the hole for the Tigers. Lost her on 4 pitches. So Kaylee Miller heads down to first. We got the leadoff batter on for Maddie Carter. Still a pretty young team, Lenny.
Oh, yeah.
Got a freshman on first now, a sophomore batting.
That's all we got's freshmen and sophomores.
Sure feels like it. Lays the bunt down, gets by the third baseman.
There
She
we
was
go.
charging.
She was. But
Everybody's safe. As soon as she squared up the bunt, that third baseman came charging, and it kind of ate her up a little bit.
yeah, it was kind of over in the hole more past her, so I'm giving her a hit on that.
Yep, she tried to adjust and couldn't. All she could do was knock it down. So 2 on, nobody out. Here's McConkey. Abby doing the designated player duties today. Squares the bunt again, puts it straight down. Throw to third, gets away. Everybody's safe, and the runner's coming into home. 1 run in. And McConkey made it all the way to second on the throw.
What happened to the second baseman that was covering the bag? Okay.
Missed the ball with the glove, got her in the knee. Rolls over to the dugout. That explains why it took so long to get the ball back in play, because she was in no position to chase it down. So the Tigers tie the game up 5 apiece. They'll have runners at second and third. Coming up next will be Cadence Evelyn, and then the top of the order. That is the second baseman Bunton out there that they're tending to.
Well, how you score that one, Beej?
I kind of score that as an error. I think you got to make that.
Yeah, you got to make that catch. It was right there. I mean, she just missed it. That's kind of the way I was thinking.
And the throw wasn't ideal. It was kind of low. I don't know who you. I'd give it probably to second base.
That's what I was. That's the way I scored it. So.
And that's one of those plays that no, you're not going to have structural damage. You're not going to be out for. You're not going to miss any time. But man, that's going to hurt. And it's going to hurt for a few days.
Yeah.
Up and walking.
Yeah.
She's ready to go again.
I think she's staying in, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's
a softball player.
But like you said, it probably caught her on the inside of that knee. It's kind of tender in there. You definitely know it's still tingling, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
I've been hit there before.
That'll remind her every step today, so. We'll see how she reacts to the next ground ball, or whether she's
Well, the infield's all in.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got runners at second and third.
There's nobody out. Tigers in a good position here to take the lead. Showed bunt. That went outside for a ball. And the infield is charging. And second base, Bunton there immediately heading over to first, so she's moving pretty well. Slaps this one
it
back
right
to the pitcher.
pitcher.
To throw it home. Everybody's going to be
Yeah,
safe.
nobody's coming, so that's. I think in that you just hold the ball and look the runner back and then get the out at first, but that wasn't the case. So.
Robinson's coach was upset, thinking people left base too early or something. The umpire explains it. Everybody's safe. Nobody out. Now, Paris calls time. They want to discuss something here on the base path. Landry Stevens will be the batter. Left fielder's 0 for 2 today. J.C. Young on deck, Emma Kramer in the hole. How about that? Another run in, game tied. Here's a chance to get over that hump and get in front of these Maroons. Nobody out, and the base is full. Top of the order up. You can't ask for a better scenario.
No, everything's in our favor right now.
Comes down to execution. Let's get her done. There's a strike. Right over that outside corner, 0-1.
Stevens struck out in the first, grounded out sharply to third last time up.
Outside for a ball. The count 1-1. Kind of an open stance for Stevens. High out of the zone, 2-1. Very deliberate. Like you said, steps out of the circle. Takes her time. Here's the pitch. Called strike. 2-2. Stevens showing some patience up there. Almost stepping out of the box with that front foot. It's way out there. Outside. Quick throw down at third. They got her off the base.
They got her picked off. Doggone.
Tigers almost run themselves out of another run. Get everybody back to base. No need for that. We got a full count. And now we got one away. Hats off to Stewart for making that quick throw down to third. You miss that throw, you give up a run.
Yep.
Fly ball center field, that's going to be caught.
That would have been a run, though.
Yep. Runners stay put. And there'd only be one out, bases would still be loaded. Or you'd have a run, but instead we got two down. Runners at first and second.
And J.C. Young steps in.
She singled her last time up. We could use another one of those. Blooper in the left. That's getting down. Here comes the run home. The throw to third. We'll take it. There we go. RBI single for Young. Tigers take the lead 6-5. And we bring up Emma Kramer. Here's the first pitch to Kramer.
Yes,
it's down
there's a
into
single.
center. They're going to send the runner again. Standing up at home. Back-to-back RBI singles for the Tigers, and they're up 7-5. Now the Robinson coach coming out again to talk to the umpire. I think he's going to try to get interference or something there by the runner because it was kind of a bloop over the shortstop there as the ball went through. He's trying.
2 on, 2 away. Combs 2 for 2 with a bunch of RBIs today.
4. 2 homers.
Pops this
Got
one
under
up.
that one,
Playable
yeah.
for the shortstop. She makes it interesting over there with the wind. And that'll end the inning. Tigers do score, though, 3 times. They lead 7-5. Bottom of the inning coming up right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Here we go, Lenny. We finally got a lead.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're not behind this time, so.
Robinson coach still pleading his case to the officials.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to win.
No. I don't think ever in the history of sport have I ever seen a coach really win an argument. You might bring something to their attention. Maybe you get a makeup call later, but popped up, fouled on top of the dugout. The batter's Bunton. Took that ball off the knee earlier and a little ginger for a little while, but she's a ball player back out there.
Chokes way up on that bat.
Yeah, she does.
Takes it way inside this time for a ball.
1-1 count. She's got a couple inches under those hands. She's way.
Whoa, she ripped that one past third baseman.
Yeah, she did.
She's going all the way too.
I'd say that leg feels just fine. A leadoff double for Bunton. And that brings up the designated player, Herman.
Well, she reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the first, and she doubled in the second.
First pitch, high and away. 1-0. Ground ball to Young. Fields it cleanly. Gets the out at first. 1 down. That does move Bunton over to third, though. Runner in scoring position with 1 away.
Kind of like an unofficial sacrifice.
Yeah, gets the job done.
Yep.
You hit kind of behind the runner. I mean, it's pretty close.
Claude calls timeout again. He's going back out to the mound.
Well, he's going to talk to the official.
Not sure what his beef is, but
And the other coach comes and talks to the home plate umpire.
And the girls are posing for pictures. Oh. Nothing else to do. The coach is talking to the umpire. You might as well pose for a selfie. Fortunately, they weren't taking the picture. I mean, that might be more humorous.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's happening somewhere out there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Eva Brescher's up. Brashear.
Brashear Grow right back up the middle.
Past the pitcher. Knocks in a run.
Give her an RBI on that one. It's Robinson. 6, Paris 7.
Runner on first. 1 out.
Gonna have a courtesy runner over at first now.
It's like 16.
Snyder. That's what I've got. Number 16 is Snyder.
Briley Yates steps in now. She's playing third base.
Ground ball back up there. Stepped
Oh,
on
yeah.
second for 1. The throw at first, the stretch, and they got her. They appealed to the home plate umpire. I was worried her foot did stretch off the bag just a little bit. What a stretch over there at first base, though. They do get the leadoff runner at second, 2 away. Great play over there by Morgan Combs.
I thought she had her, though.
Pop fly, center field, coming in, makes the catch. That's the end of the inning. Robinson gets 1, though. They trail to the Tigers, 6-7. Top of the 5th coming up in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
It's the top of the 5th inning. Tigers with a 1-run lead, looking to stretch that out a little bit. Bailey Rhodes, the catcher, leading it off for us. Woodcock changes the pitch like 3 times out there before they agree.
Cold
Ooh.
strike.
Didn't get much of the plate there. Right on the inside. 0-1 count. Up high out of the zone. 1-1. Miller on deck. Carter in the hole for the Tigers. Rhodes squares on it and bloops it over to the shortstop for out number 1.
Miller up now.
She'll take a strike on the first pitch. No balls, one strike. One away with the bases empty. Inside and low off the plate. 1-1 count. Slow roller foul.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Nobody on. Matty Carter on deck.
Reaches for that one. Bloops it into
down?
center.
No,
It won't
it's
get down in
not.
time. I thought it might
I
drop.
was hoping, but
2 away. Two away here in the top of the 5th. Carter takes the first one for a
laid
ball.
off that one.
Yep. Make that 2-0.
Yeah, I was going to say inside and low on that one. Ball 2.
There's a strike. Here's a 2-1. Ground ball to third, fielded
Oh, man,
cleanly.
she's right there.
Yep. Throw to first was perfect. Tigers still up by 1. Bottom of the 5th coming up here in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Lots of scoring today, Lenny.
Yep.
Here we are in the bottom of the 5th. The Tigers have been shut out twice. Robinson has yet to be shut out in a single inning, and they only trail us by 1.
See where we're at in the line. It looks like 21, Lexi Boyd.
Outside for a ball.
Ground ball to third. Fielded by Carter. Long throw to first. She's got a good arm, and that's one away. Yeah, then we throw it into the outfield.
It's
Well,
all
at least
right. We
nobody
got
was
the out
on.
first.
That's right.
Bring up the pitcher, number 1, Ella Woodcock. Looks like she singled and walked, scored a run, left stranded on third.
Just a bit outside on that one. 1 ball, no strikes.
Way out on that one.
Yeah, 2-0. Oh,
Wow.
3-0. Taken all the way, strike right down the middle. Bring the count to 3-1. Foul tip.
Well, it's full now, so she's fought her way back into it.
Yep. Got Stewart waiting on deck with a 1 out. Lost her. Free pass, puts a 1 aboard. I'm assuming we're only going to play 6 innings today, Lenny. We did that in the previous game. So here we are in the bottom of the 5th. We got to keep these ladies off the board. Shows bunt and gets a strike. Tigers only have 1 more at bat. Squares up to bunt again. 0-2 the count. Woodcock on first. 1 away.
Swing and a miss.
All
Got her,
right.
yes.
2 down.
That was huge.
Yes, it was. Clutch pitch there by Kramer. Back to the top of the order with the right fielder, Mosby. Ground ball to Carter. Throw to first in time.
Yes.
The leadoff walk is squandered by the Maroons. Tigers get out of the inning. They lead 7-6. Top of the 6th inning coming up next here on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Yeah, Lenny, I just saw that message.
Yeah.
So apparently we are approaching our time limit that was put in place today due to rain. Now, because of that, this is quite possibly the last inning, even if it ends up in a tie game. This might be it. So keep that in mind. real important here for the Tigers to get some runs in the top of this inning. Need some insurance going into the bottom of the sixth because this could be it.
Definitely could be, and it'd be great to get this win. What was it? I seen that this could be Claude's 100th win.
Yep.
That's pretty impressive.
Takes a few years to get up to that 100th win. He's had some pretty successful seasons here with the ladies.
I mean, you know him for his football prowess, but not so much for softball, but 100 wins is pretty impressive.
That's a lot more than you or I got.
Yeah.
Ground ball to first. Gonna flip it over. Button covers.
Just did get there.
And one away. I don't have many coaching victories to my name, Lenny. I will say I notched a couple in the 6 and under flag football league one summer. So, you know, a couple to my name.
Now, I coached Little League baseball for a while, but while Eric was playing, but I don't know what my record was. Didn't keep it, but
We'll say it was stellar, just for the fun of it.
then I umpired several years after that. I still have kids coming up to me and tell me how good an umpire I was, which I don't know about that, but I just called them the way I seen them and tried to help all the kids. And if they were out of position, I'd call time and try to get them corrected and try to get their batting stance right or whatever they was doing wrong. I tried to correct it, but
Evelyn slaps at another one. That
Yeah.
one's down into left field. I like those left-handed slap hitters like that.
Yep.
Pokes it into left field for a single. We got a runner on with one away.
Used to see Ichiro do that a lot in
Oh,
baseball.
yeah.
He was a master at it.
You're about 2 steps closer to third when you bat that way, or closer to first. You beat out a lot of plays. Outside.
Oh, man, she got a big jump down there at first, though. Back to the top of the lineup, though, with Stevens. Way outside.
2 balls, no strikes. Here's a 2-0. Took a called strike. 2-1. And just fouled down the third base line.
Doggone it.
Missed him about 5 feet down there by the time it tailed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That ball got down. That would that'd have sent Evelyn all the way to third, I imagine.
Yeah, no doubt.
Outside, ball 3.
Uh-oh.
Throw down to first, not in time. Whew, Evelyn had a big jump over there.
She did. Walker.
Ball 4. Still just 1 away. 2 runners on. The batter now, J.C. Young.
Well, she's coming up with back-to-back singles and runs scored. Something out there in the green grass would definitely be great now.
Foul just down the third baseline.
Big hole out there in right center, though, man. If she could go that way, she could run all day.
Uh-huh.
Pretty big hole in left center, too, actually.
They're playing off the line. And left, right field, a little closer to the line. That one gets away. That'll move the runners up.
Yes, it will. That'll help.
Yes, it will. One-on-one count.
Yeah, I still like that big hole out there in right center, though, man. That is huge.
Young calls time, steps out of the box for a second. Infield playing way in.
That's gone.
Deep.
That is
Way
gone.
back. Woo! That was a blast
Yes,
into
it
left
was.
field. Tigers go up 10-6.
Playing long ball today.
A third home run of the day for the Lady Tigers. That'd have been about 7 feet to the right. It might have gone in the concession stand. That thing was screaming. Well, that clears the bases, though. Emma Kramer, the new batter for the Tigers. She'll inherit an empty base path with one away. And now she'll call time, step out for a second.
Well, she's doubled, singled, scored a run today. Knocked in one.
She'll watch the first pitch for a strike.
Fouled that one back over us.
Yep, a little indecisive on that swing. Got underneath it and popped it up here foul. Now the 0-2 from Woodcock. Puts it into play, one hopper to short, throw to first. On the mark, 2 down. And here comes Morgan Combs, 2 for 3 on the day with 4 RBI. The wind continuing to blow out. Center fielder practically on the fence, so's left field. On the edge of the warning track.
Takes that one up high for a ball.
Here's the 1-0. Inside for a ball. 2-0.
They might not give her anything to really swing at. But the bases are empty, so.
Rips it into left. Single for Combs. I noticed on that last ball, first base was really kind of charging towards the plate. I don't think you want to charge when Morgan's up there.
I'm not sure I would.
I think I'd be backing up. That's not a ball I want to step in front of. Well, we got a base runner on. Freshman Bailey Rhodes coming to the plate. We'll have a courtesy runner over at first. Wells will come in to run again.
Rhodes steps in today. She's singled in the second.
Foul
Fouled
straight
that one
back.
back over us.
Those insurance runs are big now. Heading into the bottom of the sixth in a moment. Why not add a couple more here? Wells heads back to first. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a hit.
All right.
That's out there in the grass.
Going to send Wells to third. Their holder there. Whoa, she didn't hold. We ran out of another one. And worst part, it ends the inning. And you run a lot of young players out there, you're going to get mistakes like that occasionally. Tigers run themselves out of a couple runs today. Fortunately, we're still up 4 going into the bottom of the 6th. Be back in just a second on the Paris Sports Network.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
It's the bottom of the 6th inning, and this should be it if the Tigers can hold Robinson off the base paths. 10-6 the score, in a good position. Kramer looking to close it out and pitch a complete game. Bunton will be leading things off. Old second baseman has reached base a few times. Has the bruise to prove it. I guess that was on defense, that wasn't on offense, but nonetheless, that'll be nice and bright in the morning. First pitch from Kramer. We'll out of the zone for a ball, 1-0 the count.
Well, I'm guessing they said a time limit, so this was probably going to be the last at-bat for Robinson.
High and away for a ball, 2-0. And we'll have a little conference out on the circle.
Rhodes runs out to talk to her a minute, just to get her recomposed. Say, hey, we got a 4-run lead. Let's just throw strikes and let your defense work for you.
It's a good move by your freshman catcher, to go out and just settle your pitcher down, and she comes out and
Throws the next one way high and wide.
yep. Walked her.
4 straight pitches. That's not the way you want to start.
No, it's not. She's pitched from behind a few times today. Had some base runners behind her. And for the most part, has done okay keeping them keeping them from scoring. They're going to show bunt. She hasn't been hit too hard today. It's been a lot of
bunts. Yeah.
and
Herman
dribblers.
steps in.
She gets a strike there. There's a line drive in the left. There's a fielded cleanly for an out throw to first. Not back in time. One down. Nice play out there in left. That's Stevens out there that made it caught the line drive about knee high. 1 away.
Fouled that one off.
I'll make the count 0-1. Ground ball to third. Carter bobbles it a little bit, throw to second. Time.
Yeah, she dropped it.
I don't know if she would have
I thought she had her till she dropped it.
been close. So a walk and a bobble. 2 on, 1 out. Swings and fouls it back for a strike. 0-1.
This is Yates, Briley Yates. Low in the dirt.
One and one the count. Line
Just off the glove. Doggone it.
They're going to send the run in, though. Runners at the corners. Robinson scores. It makes it 10-7. So close over there.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that was right off the end of the glove.
They're going to give Wyrick a chance to catch her breath. Just off the edge of her outstretched glove. She hit the ground hard. Nodding her head. She's going to stick around and be all right. Now we got runners at the corners with still just one away.
First and third, one out. Moss, the center fielder, steps in.
Fielded by J.C. Young. Scares me when they start faking throws over there.
Yep, I hear you, Beej.
2 down. Robinson down to their last out. Not going quietly. They've got runners at the corners. Tying run at the plate.
Boyd steps in now low. Skips it low in the dirt.
Oh, they're throwing it down to second. Now they'll throw back to third. Gosh, they scare me when they do that.
Oh, no.
Just eat that ball. Let them have the base. course, they tag him, and you're screaming, "What a great play!"
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's a very thin line between a bad play and a great play sometimes.
Skips that one in the dirt as well.
Just get it back to the pitcher. 0-2 the count. Or 2-0, I'm sorry. Dribbler to Young at short. Throw to first. Got her.
That's the game.
Woo. Made me nervous towards the end. Tigers win by 3, 10-7. Robinson was not going to go away.
Definitely not. Not easy anyway.
Tigers improve to 3-2 on the season. Back on the winning side of 500. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll chat with Coach Claude, hopefully, here in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Welcome back to the postgame show here on the Paris Sports Network. Joined now by Coach Claude. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Big bounce back. We kind of an up and down day. We had a rough game this morning. We didn't get to be here for that one, but boy, the bats sure came alive here this afternoon.
Well, they did. And, the first game, like I just told the girls, a couple of physical, mental errors snowballed into the last deal. And I thought we competed really well. There was a chance for that game earlier to be, it was in the fourth inning. It was 3-1, and we had a couple base running errors and a couple errors in the field and then some mental errors, and it snowballed out of control, which can happen to a team full of freshmen and sophomores. We're young, obviously. We get that. But we've made a conscious effort to not let that be our crutch or our excuse, but also know that it's a reality. And letting that thing snowball out of control they could have just walked into this one after watching them play them really close in the middle game and just rolled over and, kind of got it handed to us and let them walk our dog. And our kids came out and competed really well. I thought Emma was really, really good on the mound. The defense behind her, I thought, picked her up and did some good things at times.
A stellar game there at short. JC Young
had a stellar game.
A great game.
And really, early on in the game before, had a really nice half there. But, bats got going. Morgan really kind of, she saw it, had a couple of home runs in the game, and then JC had a home run. But, one of the innings there, I don't remember if I think it was the fourth, where we were kind of in the middle back end of our lineup, and we got some bunts down and really got some base runners and some people home and ended up getting 3 runs out of that deal. Really just a nice total team effort. So know they're young, know it's going to be a process. Knew that, kind of prepared for it, but really like the way that this team is just kind of together, not flinching and just playing.
Well, it's fun to see when you get a young team like this, and you automatically start thinking about next year, the year after that, and they just keep bonding together and improving and fixing those little mistakes. You mentioned that we saw a couple of those base running mistakes here in the second game as well, and like you said, those things are going to happen, and they're aggressive mistakes. It's girls trying to make something happen, and if you're going to make a mistake, you'd rather see that than a lazy fly ball somewhere or something.
Yeah, no question. No, I'm the way we finished that one, really pleased with the day. Obviously, don't like the way that score looks in the first one, and you can if and or what it to death, right? I get it. At the end of the day, it was still 11-1, and it got away from us. But there's a lot of things that we can clean up to not let that get away from us next time and learn from it. And I thought, most importantly, with a young group like this, the response to Game 2 against a nice team that's got few quality wins. I thought the response to Game 2 that's the most important thing of the day, plus getting the victory.
What's our schedule look like next week?
Busy. Monday we're at Neoga. I think Wednesday we're at Tuscola. Friday I know we're home against Powell Hutt, and I don't know if I think we're off Thursday. We play. I can't even remember who we play Thursday. I don't know.
A lot of stuff next week.
I'll get here at 5:30 in the morning. I'll get home at 9 o'clock at night, and we just hit reset and go do it again, right?
Wherever the bus takes you.
Man, right.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks again for coming up today. Congratulations. Back over 500, and let's stay there.
Hey, man, why not? I appreciate you guys covering the game. Thanks for coming out today. Nice little deal, boys and girls here both at home.
Yeah, it was. Thank you.
All right, have a great day. Go Tigers.
That's Tiger head coach Jeremy Clodfelter checking in with us after the game. The Tigers victorious, taking the win today, 10-7. That's right. Well, so humble. Well, either way, hopefully it's win number 100. We'll take it. We'll call it that. All right, Lenny, the ladies get back over 500.
Yeah, they do. They go to 3-2 now, and had it, like you said, the bats were sizzling today.
Yes, they were.
All right, top the lineup. Stevens, she was 0 for 3, but she had a walk and scored a run. JC Young, I had her 3 for 4, 2 singles, a homer, 2 runs scored, and 4 RBIs. Emma Kramer, I had her a double, a single, a run scored, and an RBI. Morgan Combs, 2 homers, a single, 2 runs scored, and 4 RBIs. Bailey Rhodes, a single and a double. Let's see, I got Kaylee Miller, she scored a run. She had a sacrifice and a walk. Maddie Carter, she had a single. Abby McConkey, I had her 0 for 3, but she scored a run because she reached on an error. And Candace Evelyn, I had her 1 for 3, and she scored 2 runs. So
sounds like a good day to me.
I think so.
All right. I want to thank all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Thank you for Lenny for covering the game with me. And
like Coach said, I think the girls will be back home here on Friday the way I've seen the schedule, but the rest of the time they're on the road. And the boys are on the road all week.
All week, yeah. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook. Make sure you get the notifications when the next game comes on with the reschedules and weather. You never know this time of year, so we sure appreciate the follows, and we'll do our best to get everything out there. And Okay, before I go, though, I did tell that I would make mention, since this is our only game this week, just a second. There is a public service announcement here. Let's see. I got to find it. Okay. So, Katie Shopmeyer got a hold of me and says they want us to announce, if we could, the Paris Community Cleanup will be Friday the 9th and Saturday the 10th, and they're needing volunteers. So the community cleanup, the 9th and the 10th, and they need some volunteers, and they said that you can go to their Facebook page. They have the event pinned, and you can follow the link to sign up to volunteer or request work to be done at your homes. So that is the Paris Community Cleanup. Search for them on Facebook, and help some people out, do a lot of good. And if you are in need of services, that's the place to go as well. For Lenny Irwin, I'm BJ Pheasant. Thanks again for tuning in. Lady Tigers 10-7 over Robinson. We'll see you soon here on the Paris Sports on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been watching Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.